Fast and Furious 9, Fast 9, Fast and Ridiculous, whatever you want to call it. It's out now in theaters, and I went and saw it. Now, it's basically the whole cast is back again, except John Cena is there as Jacob Toretto, the brother, the mysterious brother, who never existed until the 9th film. Somehow we never ever got a mention about him until this moment. Even though Dom's all about family, his brother is never in any of the films. So we're going to discuss this film, and boy oh boy, it's a freaking good one.
Perfect.
Okay, so, I mean, realistically, where do I start? I mean, there's only one question I have. How the WTF did we get from racing cars to, yo, we are secret spies, we're going to space, we're going to stop the world from burning? What? How the hell do you get from that point to this point? I don't know. And, I mean, I don't even know where to begin with this. It's just, I'm laughing because it's so ridiculously stupid and so dumb and so bad that it's just hilarious. I mean, where do I even begin? I mean, okay, I'm gonna start off with the positives. Yes, there is actually a positive to this film, and that is the actual whole brother dynamic actually worked for me. I think that is the best part of the film. There is such a rich backstory about the family dynamic between Dom, Jacob, and what actually went on. We get to learn a bit more about what happened to his father and stuff like that. And we get to see actually what happened with the siblings and why Jacob is not in the story anymore. I still think it's a cop-out, but overall, it worked for me. But, however, it's overshadowed by the absolute redonkulous crap, death-defying, unbelievable, unrealistic, idiotic, breaks all laws of physics stuff that happens in this film. It really overshadows it. I think you could actually cut all that out and you could actually make a really good, compelling, dramatic story about Dom and his brother and the family. And you could really have a really good story that is so emotional and so great, that really pulls on the heartstrings of people and is actually really cool, fun, and you can have cars in it. However, they decided, you know what, instead of doing something like that, I got a better idea. Why don't we just go to space, do all this stuff, have cars flying, getting picked up by magnetics, freaking aeroplanes. Let's have flying off a cliff and getting it caught and swinging around, rolling the car and surviving that without a scratch. Having 600 people shoot at me while I'm down there and not get hit by one, but I take out every single one. I mean, it's just so ridiculously stupid. It makes no sense. I'm sorry, but there is one particular scene that there is military surrounding a particular character and shooting down at him. He kills every single one of them and doesn't get hit once. Like, nothing happens to him. He doesn't have a scar, doesn't get shot or anything. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, what? How is that even possible? I'm sorry. You tell me not one of them 14 military trained people could not hit him? Not one of them could hit him and kill him? Bullshit. You've seen in the trailers with the magnetics in the cars, that totally doesn't work. There is one particular scene where I just laughed because it made absolutely, I don't know if it's in the trailer or not, but there's one where they turn the magnetic on, and I mean, it kids you not, it grabs a car from the other side of the building. But yet nothing else gets, like when they do that, it doesn't do it at all. It just, nothing makes sense in this film. When they go to space, that makes no sense whatsoever either. Like, none. And I just sit there and I'm like, what? What? the fuck are they doing in this film? We get revealed why Han's still alive. Han's alive, and the way they tell it, I'm kind of like, okay, what? And there is a post-credit scene, and it literally makes no sense whatsoever. After the whole reveals and everything that happens in this film and what is discussed, that whole thing makes no sense whatsoever. It is absolutely the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Stupidest thing. It makes no sense. But anyway, the whole story about the way that this is going to be taken over and stuff like that is the dumbest thing. It makes no sense. Dom is yet to lose a fight. He still hasn't lost a fight. I mean, there's one point where he takes on about 20 people and beats them all up. There is a moment where he literally, I kid you not, he literally pulls a beam of concrete down, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? There is so many eye-rolling moments that just happen after each other and each other and each other and each other. Look, granted, I get the Fast and Furious can be ridiculous. I thought when he jumps out in whichever one it is, where he jumps out and catches her and lands on the car, that was ridiculous. When he jumps out a tank or something or whatever and it catches her and lands on the car and he doesn't hurt himself. Like, I thought, you know what, okay, cool, whatever. It's whatever. I can get past one. But when it's constantly happening, there is so many multiple times where people are getting, like, thrown from car to car and just bouncing off the car like nothing happened. I'm sorry, that's not how it works. Humans don't just land and nothing happens to them. I don't care who you are. It's not happening. It is so far from realistic that it's lost its way. The franchise just needs to stop. It just needs to stop now. It either needs to completely stop or go back to its roots about car racing. That's why I think Tokyo Drift is one of the best ones. Because it's all about car racing. And don't even get me started. There is a particular character that comes back that they just absolutely... What? I really like this character and they just absolutely make him like irrelevant and just absolutely stupid and just... they ruined him. They ruined him. And it's just so bad. It's so bad. This movie is just... It's fucking terrible. It is terrible. I mean, it's just so far gone that it just... The only way I can really fully describe is it's like they took Sharknado and tried to make it serious. That's what they've done here. At least with Sharknado, it knows that it's terrible and it plays on that. This takes itself so serious, but is so unrealistic like her Sharknado is, that I just sit there and I'm like, what are you fucking doing? What are you doing? This is stupid. It's not even a good movie. It's not good. It's just, it's terrible. It's terrible. And there were so many missed opportunities with Dom and his brother. They just botched so many times. There's just... I mean, it's fucking terrible. It's terrible. So let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think of the Fast and Furious 9? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. I fucking hated it. I'll be interested to see if someone actually did like this. I'll be interested to hear their views and why they liked it. Because at the moment, it's god-awful garbage. I mean, it's just terrible. So let me know in the comments below. Smash that like button, hit subscribe as well. See you guys next video. Peace out.